Tonight on Fox Football Live, we start with the Wall Hawks, who look to continue their dominant run against the San Angelo TLCA Eagles. Next, we travel to San Angelo Stadium to see the Central Bobcats take on Midland Legacy. We will then head out to Cristobal to see how the Cougars are matched up against the Forsan Buffaloes. And closing it out, we save the best for last, our game of the week, as Jim Ned takes on Breckenridge. Week 9 of Fox Football Live starts now.
All right, welcome into Fox Football Live. I'm Marissa Stubbs alongside Damian Bartonic. Week 9 is here. Damian, how we feeling?
Marissa, I cannot believe it. I always say that every time, but it's like, honestly, it's going by so fast. You told me before the season, like, hey, you know, you blink and we're already going to be in week 8, week 7.
No, for real.
Well, we're already in week 9.
Yep.
But with that being said, Marissa, I will say there's a lot of heartbreaking games that we've seen.
We're going to get into that later. But listen, real quick, what is your favorite part of this show?
My favorite part is Mic'd Up. That's my favorite. It's my favorite probably segment to produce and work on. Just because I know it makes the coaches, like, not to say it makes them uncomfortable, but you know, like, they're not expecting that. And so they always act a little bit weird, a little bit different. I love it.
I would have to say mine is, of course, when we get to know the players a little bit off the field, you never know what they're going to say, but it also gives West Texas a chance to, learn more about these kids instead of just what they can do on the field. But hey, West Texas, with only 2 weeks left in the season, remember, we can't do this show alone, which means if you have any highlights or big plays you think we should show right here on Fox Football Live, feel free to send it in. You can text us, the number on your screen, 325-655-6006.
All right, Marissa. Now, we have seen all year the Wall Hawks. They've just been fantastic.
Dominating.
Okay. And they entered this week's game against San Angelo TLCA as a 45-point favorite. Ooh. All right, let's take a look. Come on, let's go. We're going to start here with a banger. First drive for the Hawks, and Nathan Pepper, look at this. You're going to see him. He's going to go jump man here in a second. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, and it wasn't just all flash. He did the dirty work. He did that 5-yard pickup that you saw. But then you're going to see here a few more conversions, and Wall's just gone. I mean, it wasn't close, Marissa. And TLCA, I mean, they tried. They did so much. You're going to see here on this play, the quarterback drops back, but he gets sacked here. I mean, they didn't really have a game plan, for whatever Wall did. You're going to see on this play, screen just did not work. And ultimately, Wall was up 14-0 after this point, and that was just about it, Marissa. Wall wins this one big, 69-12.
They were up 55-0 at halftime. I think that was just a foreshadowing, like, this game is over.
Yeah,
but,
absolutely.
Hey, listen, now let's check out some sounds from the game.
Around the end.
All right, now let's go ahead and check out some final scores from tonight. Up first, we have the Clyde Bulldogs, who dominated tonight over the Bowie Jackrabbits. The final score, 48-14.
Oh, man. All right, next. Oh, no. Early Longhorns. They've been taking care of business all year, to be fair. But
listen, I've said it before, Damian. The Grape Creek Eagles haven't won a game since November 5th, 2021.
Well, Marissa, the next team that you're going to talk about, okay, they haven't won a game either. I'm going to let you do it. I'm going to let you do it.
Okay, all right. We got to go over to the Ballinger Bearcats. They put up a fight, though.
Great fight
against the Brady Bulldogs. But unfortunately, the Bulldogs came out on top 34-27. All right, now, coming up after the break, we will take a look at the Central Bobcats. All right, welcome back. Now, another team who hit the gridiron tonight are the Central Bobcats, back at home this week, taking on Midland Legacy. Damian, of course, we want to bring up last week's loss. Like I said earlier, it was a tough loss. The Bobcats actually fell short 71-70. When I talked to head coach Kevin Crane earlier this week, I was just like, Coach, what is your reaction to that game? And so he was just like, my heart hurts for the kids because, like, we come out each and every week, we put our best foot forward, but we just always fall short. And he also said that, this district is just one that's unpredictable. Anybody can win on any given night.
Well, I was going to say just that. The district, it doesn't help that they play in a very difficult district. But not only that, too, teams can put up points in bunches. And we see that. I'm not going to, give a spoiler, but they can stop. They can put up points. Central can put up points with the best teams in their district.
Exactly.
But when it comes to the defense, Marissa, I'm just always like, I always tell you, I cannot believe this is happening.
That's the biggest lesson for the Bobcats this year is especially defense. But let's go ahead and check out these highlights against Midland Legacy. So first, Central on offense, QB Christian English finds Colton Hill as he catches it across the middle to pick up a first down. Bobcats now lined up inside the 10, and a QB keep allows English to score the Bobcats' first 6. Midland Legacy now takes over. You're going to see right here a handoff to Damian Johnson. As he runs in for a touchdown. This game is tied. On the next drive, Bobcats with the ball, and a mistake right here by the running back, and the Rebels force a fumble and take over. But on the next snap, West Texas, you're going to see right here, the Bobcats defense comes up with a big stop. So Central gets it back. English, he's looking long and has a man wide open as Alex Lindsay runs in to score. On the next drive, Rebels take over. Damian Johnson again on the run for 6. However, Damian, the Bobcats lost this one 66-24.
So Damian gave him some bad news. Yeah. And you just gave Damian some bad news.
Listen, I was at the game. Yeah. Okay. When I left the game, the Bobcats were up 17-14.
Yeah.
I got back to the station. They were down 31.
I heard you. I heard you at your desk, and I'm rooting. We're all rooting. We want them to turn it around, right? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're the bad luck, or the good luck, or the bad luck charm.
You think so?
Whenever you're there, they always are winning. Last week, or every time you're watching the game, they do well, and then you have to do something. You have to do your job, or something. I don't know.
This schedule doesn't get any easier. Next week, they have to go up to Permian to face Mojo. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. But listen, it's going to be tough, and then their last game is against Friendship. So we're crossing our fingers for you, Bobcats.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we watch the action. Let's check out some more sounds from the game. Now over to the Cristobal Cougars, who have not had the season they've hoped for in 2023 so far, but the team is not losing hope. Now players Ethan Bush and Eli Burchett have led the charge both on and off the field to not only make an attempt to close the season out strong, but to bring the team together one bleached hairdo at a time.
I think Eli mentioned it first, to be honest, and then it was like, once he did it, I was like, well, if one person got to do it, more people got to do it.
I thought it would be more of a come together as a bond and make more of a connection with each other.
All right, Marissa, the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very brave.
Explain that to me.
Okay, so whenever I asked him, I said, okay, what was the plan? What was what were y'all thinking? Because I haven't seen Cristobal in a couple weeks.
Right.
And I see him and like half the team has new hair.
Oh,
and so
that's crazy.
They told me they were just like, we want to bond as a team. We want to kind of get together and maybe take this next step for this program, and make the playoffs, all that good stuff.
Okay.
I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay.
We're going to see. Right. if that helped them tonight. They were 14-point underdogs. D-Dog, let's go ahead and roll these highlights, all right? We pick up with the Cougars, and Buffalo's on the goal line. The Buffalo's Hayden Bowlen on the off-tackle carry goes into the end zone to put Forsan up 7-0. But Cristobal looks to answer. They find Jake Edmiston like they have all season, and look this, Marissa. He is so fast, and we've talked about it all year. He pops Forsan right in the mouth to knock this one up at 7-all. Now, Forsan looks to answer. Rollout call, Nick Holloway, and he hits Colton Martinez, who tells the defender he's too small, as he trots his way to put the Buffs up 14-7. And the big plays would not stop there, as after a Cougars punt, Buffs hand the ball off to Grant Roman. And if you did not know, you would think this is prime Todd Gurley as he's breaking away. He puts Forsan up 21-7, and ultimately the Buffaloes are going to go on to win this one big.
So another, I believe this is Cristobal's 6th loss of the season. You know, not the way they want to come out, but still a very good game between both teams.
Absolutely.
Now, West Texas, we have showed you so much from our coaches here in the region, so let's take a look at some of the best moments, and I mean the best, of this year's Mic'd Up segments.
Hey, this does come on after the game, right? Okay, good. All right, hey,
and then we're going to go against the scout team. Good?
Run through this gap with him. Okay, we don't need 2 in one gap. We need 2 for 1. Shade inside. 55 here, 55 on 101. Ready.
What a good block was it? Okay, so remember, Pencil and Rodeo are both outs this week. And you knock Rex into the stands. Really knock him. It'll be fun. Good, Damon. Wow. Here we go. We're moving.
QBs. Yeah, just kind of leak out the backside. Leak out the backside. Here we go. On 101. On 101. Ready, break. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. 100 miles an hour. 100 miles an hour. Let's go. Come on, Drew. Oh, Drew. Let's go ahead and get set. Sanders, go ahead and get up.
Pro, Z-Fly, Gator Wheel. Pro, Z-Fly, Gator Wheel. All right, hey, we're Ohio Switch. Pick up everything.
Then back to the ones, okay?
Yes, sir.
Do we have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Chris Rangel, break it out. I need my first O in a huddle over here. Let's go.
Right there, good. 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 You can give it a little shimmy. Just something, anything's up. Pull it.
And then I've got to work my hips.
Good job, fellas. Good job on the nub. Hey, great job. That became a nub. Good call.
Good. Read that guy. Don't forget to read that guy.
You'll follow. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys. Hey, on one. Ready, break. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, here we go. No mistakes. No mistakes.
Got to work your feet. You know where we're running the ball. We know we got to get our butt to that side.
Very good. Good job. Mix slide. Good. Don't get bullied back. Don't get bullied back. Nose over toes. Nose over toes. Strong. Stay strong. Nice. Good. Tuck it away. Tuck it away. Let's go.
Giving you a lot of respect. Look at that. Get him.
Hey, this is Wildcat back here. This is Wildcat. This is Wildcat. This is Wildcat. Spinning dimes. Spinning dimes. Hey, on one. On one. Ready? Break.
Rip it. Rip it.
Good, good. Do you know that? They legally can't give you 2 threes? Yeah. Hey, it's all right. Just react. Don't cry about it.
All right, hey. Start here. Kick, shuffle, sprint, drop. Kick. Hold, shuffle. Ball, ball, ball.
All right, let's take a look at some of these scores. Oh, man. Abilene getting busy. 63-10 over the Coronados. Oh, my
Listen,
goodness.
a complete blowout. Let's go over to Colorado City. They took on Winters Blizzards. Winters, is this
first win of the
season? 48-7 was the final for that game.
Hey, I see y'all fellas. I might see y'all next week to celebrate with y'all. All right, next one. The Holly Bearcats taking care of business again against the Olney Cubs. 51-7. Now, stick with us, West Texas, because coming up, we're going to go ahead head up to Abilene to check on these GymNet Indians.
All right, welcome back. The GymNet Indians are 5-2 on the season, 1-1 in district play, and tonight they took on Breckenridge at home. Let's check out the game. All right, GymNet kicks this ball off. Breckenridge is looking to return. They have a man coming up the field. You see red jerseys everywhere trying to bring him down, and finally they do. So Buckaroos take over near the 50, and the GymNet defense says try again. So they do right here. QB takes the snap, fakes the handoff and connects with wide receiver Alex Saucedo, who makes a man miss before getting tackled. Jim Ned now with the ball as Braden Shipman tries to take it up the middle, but runs right into the arms of the defense. So Buckaroos get it back. Sawyer Wimberly tries to get loose, but denied. Next snap, QB looks to wide receiver Bray Cantrell, who picks up the first down. So Damien, this game went back and forth all night, but Jim Ned ended up winning this one 42-14.
Oh man.
Yeah.
They got busy.
Yeah,
they got busy fast.
And at first I was like, okay, this is a close game, but after that, it just wasn't close no more. It was close till it wasn't close.
Yeah, I was like, I believe you it wasn't close. We saw the final score. It was not close.
Exactly.
Now, over to the Lakeview Chiefs football team, who picked up their 7th straight loss of the season last Friday. But the team had high hopes walking into Thursday's matchup against Big Spring.
Well, yeah, obviously both of us is a motivation to win on Thursday for us in Big Spring. They're well coached. They're going to be ready to play us. And like I said earlier, we just got to be mentally ready and just go out there and do what we need to do. And hopefully we're in a position to win at the end of the game.
All right, Coach Guevara said they got to be mentally ready. Let's go ahead and check out the action. All right, now Big Spring has the ball, and QB Gavin Padron tosses it to running back Kavian Ford, who takes it up the middle and into the end zone for 6. Lakeview's turn on offense, but nothing there as the runner is stopped short. So Big Spring back on offense. This time the QB slings it out to Ford, who has some blockers before getting brought down. So the Steers would try again, and that's Ford again who pushes his way into the end zone for touchdown number 2. Chiefs then try to answer back, but Ian Cortez gets absolutely nowhere. So Steers back on offense, and I don't even have to say his name again, West Texas. Ford goes in for touchdown number 3. Chiefs would eventually end up answering back on the next play with a QB keep by Jalen Chavez, but it wasn't enough. Final score of this game, 63-43, with Big Spring taking the W.
Oh, man. Okay, Ford?
Okay.
You can say he's built for tough. You can say whatever you want. That man was on a mission.
But listen, I will say the Chiefs did a great job by answering back. I believe at halftime they were down like 25. I don't want to guess wrong, but they were down big. So to come back and ultimately cut it close to 63-43, I believe this makes the 3rd most points they put up this season.
I mean, but they like again, same thing with Central, right? They can put up points.
Yeah.
But it's the defense.
that just can't stop.
That's ultimately what it's been. But Marissa, something that's on a brighter note. Each week, we get a chance to learn more about the athletes off the field. So let's take a look at the Fox Football Live Q&A segment.
Ethan Bush, corner and receiver.
All right, man. Who's your favorite NFL team?
I like the Houston Texans, even though they're not really good at all.
No, but this year they're solid. This year you can't be bad at.
CJ Stroud is, he's doing something that they haven't done in a while.
But yeah, well, I was going to ask you, what do you think about CJ Stroud?
I think he's a great player. At the start of the season, I really didn't think he was going to be like that guy, but as the game's been going on, he really is that guy.
My name is Damian Luna, and my position defensive end.
All right, bro. This is the most important question I'm ever going to ask you. What is your favorite post-game meal?
Canes.
Raising Canes?
Raising Canes.
Okay, what's your order?
My order is the chicken sandwich.
Tell me, who's your favorite NFL team?
Dallas Cowboys, all the way.
Who's your favorite player?
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons?
I look up to him a lot, yeah.
Okay. Tell me, who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Dallas Cowboys.
I knew you were going to say that.
Eli Burchett, tackle and defensive tackle.
Who has the best drip on the team?
Probably Ethan Bush.
Okay. Tell me, what's your favorite post-game meal?
I'm going to have to go with probably some hodagas, some chicken strips.
Chicken strips?
Chicken strips.
From a Mexican restaurant?
Yeah, gotta go with chicken strips.
Ian Cortez, running back linebacker.
All right, man. Who has the best drip on the team?
Who has the best drip? I'm probably going to say Wyatt Henry or maybe Michael Durant. I don't know. It's a close tie. Favorite NFL team? Cowboys. I've always been a Cowboys person.
Favorite player?
Favorite player? It's going to have to be a running back. Probably Josh Jacobs. He's one of the few shining pieces on that Raiders offense. He's always good to watch. Michael Durant, wide receiver, free safety.
All right, bro. Tell me, who's your favorite NFL team?
Chiefs, Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. Who's your favorite player?
Justin Jefferson.
And you're a Chiefs? Who do you think's going to win the NFL MVP?
CMC, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, here we go. Tell me, favorite post-game meal?
Whataburger. Yeah. Patty Melt from Whataburger.
Texas. Well, hey, we're almost to the end of the show, but coming up, we're going to check out some last final scores and look ahead to next week.
Welcome back, y'all. Now, before we take a look at some final scores, let's see who made the play of the week. I messed this up earlier. We're going to get it right this time. Let's go. Let's go. Right here, Wall Hawks, running back, Nathan Pepper. He's going to go. You're going to see him. Jump man, jump man, jump man, jump man. Oh, hurdle right over the defender. Hey, that's what I was trying to show you on the first time, West Texas. And Marissa, was that not?
That song bring back so many memories.
Yeah. Hey, it's a great song, but that play, that was a great play.
No,
that was
for
a great
real.
play. Now, I do want to talk about some of these scores real quick. Let's go ahead and look at them. The Mason Punchers, all season, what have you been saying? All they do is punch, man. 53 to 13. Oh, my goodness.
All right, let's go ahead and check out the El Dorado Eagles, who faced off against Sterling City. El Dorado came out on top, well, actually with a shutout. 24-0 was the final.
That's a big win. Okay, next up, we got the Ozona Lions defeating the Reagan County Owls 40-31. Very close game. Reagan County actually came back on that one. They were actually down by a lot. Made it a real good one.
All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups that will happen next week. First, we have the Clyde Bulldogs taking on Iowa Park. Then the Gymnet Indians will face off against Vernon. The San Angelo TLCA Eagles will take on the Ballinger. Merkel will take on the Comanche.
Then we got Wall taking on Early. We got Cristobal traveling into Sonora. Andrews going to go on the road to face Brownwood. And lastly, San Angelo Central taking on Marissa, who we're talking about, Permian.
Odessa.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of people at that game.
Yeah, it is. But hey, this was awesome. This was a great show.
Right?
We only got
Listen,
2 more weeks left.
2 more weeks left. We got to make it the best weeks that we've had so far. But every week has been great, West Texas. That is all the time we have for tonight. We hope you enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. So hey, next Friday, same place, same time. Make sure you have a great weekend. Stay safe, and thank you so much for tuning in to Fox Football Live at 10.